Hey everyone, it's me. Long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while. Sorry about that. So, lots of stuff happened while I was away from you. Got a list here. Also, I'm sick. I've had this weird sinus thing for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I have like a I don't know. There's like a stuff that leaks out of my ear, and it crusts up, and I got stuff in my nose that was all crusty, and I can't get rid of it. And I hope it's not a fungal infection. But anyway, all right. So last time we talked, did Ragbri, did uh, playing games, Fourth of July and stuff. That was cool. That was fun. What's happened since then? We did the comedy battle that Ryan, my friend Ryan, got me in. Comedy battle, which was pretty awesome. I ended up getting second place. It was like you advance by applause, and I had some friends show up, and some didn't, but I won some people over in the crowd, and I got second place. Basically, I lost to a guy who brought a bunch of people and were like super loud. I had several of the comedians come up to me afterward and basically say I should have won. So that was really cool. I might try and do that again if there's another one, or do some open mics and stuff. It was really fun, and I had a good time, and I ended up being pretty good at it. So uh, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Still going to trivia nights. Our team still haven't won. We're pretty bad. So that's cool. Do 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 do. Hung out with Matt. Did the fire, big old bonfire. Did a lot of gaming with Kyle. My game pro. Speaking of games, my video game project ended finally. Yay! It's done. My fourth and final project. It's gonna be final because I don't think I want to do another one. I don't like having the the pressure, I guess, of a looming deadline, whatever you want to call it. I just get kind of stressed out when I have to do something, and the deadline show is coming up, even if it's self-imposed. I mean, I had lots of fun uh, doing those projects, but I just didn't like that feeling of having a looming deadline over me all the time. And the game project was fun, although not as fun as I thought it would be because I ended up like just kind of not enjoying the games as much because I was worried about finishing them on time, or there was something else I wanted to do, so I felt like, well, just like anything else, like it kind of turns into work. It's like I have to do this, so I'm not really enjoying it. But overall, it was good. My favorite games, I think the two highest I rated were at 9 were like Bioshock, the first one, and The Last of Us. And if I had to choose between those two, I would definitely pick The Last of Us. I think that was a great game. I think the writing was awesome. The story was great. The voice acting was terrific. Everything came together as a package perfectly. Uh, that was an amazing game. So you should go play The Last of Us if you haven't yet. But yeah, I'm not gonna do another project. If I did, it was gonna be like a monthly thing, like a year of skills where I kind of try to learn to do something for a month, like speak a language, not master it, of course, but like speak a language, program, learn to I don't know art. Like I was gonna do painting, carpentry if I could get the materials together. But it would end up being kind of costly, and I don't really have money right now. So yeah. Oh, the basement's finally finished, cleaned up for the most part. I mean, there's still a little bit that we could do, but overall, it's good. It's done, and I can move down there pretty much whenever I want. Although this big TV in the living room is really awesome, so I don't know. Joe, our friend Joe, started writing some like a little. I guess he wants to write a book or like a little novel, and Jake and I have been helping him edit that, but it's kind of slow coming. Like he writes like little blurbs, and it's basically like kind of all dialogue. So we're like trying to correct it and fill in stuff. So that's been interesting. And I've been reading Jake's book, and I'm almost finished with that. And then we're gonna edit that and hopefully send it off. So far, it's a pretty interesting book, and we're doing that because it is the autumn of intellectual activities. We just had the summer of outdoor activities, where we did a bunch of outdoor things, as many as we could. Now it's the autumn of intellectual activities, so we want to focus on intellectual stuff. Going to plays or museums, or watching documentaries, reading books, and a lot of it kind of feels like we haven't been doing that, but I think that's because we're doing the stuff that we normally do, like reading like interesting science books, or watching like Vsauce or Smart Every Day on YouTube. So yeah, so the only thing that we probably need to do is watch some more documentaries. We've been kind of watching a lot of movies, so we're going to substitute some documentaries in there for that. And you at home should also take part in the autumn intellectual activities. Next season will be the winter of educational activities, so it'll be pretty cool. Oh, my friend Britta is back in South Korea, so that's cool. I met her over there the first time I went. We stayed friends for a long time, and now she's back over there, and that's pretty awesome. I hope she does very well. I've been selling my Magic the Gathering cards. Probably going to try and sell. I have a friend who might want to buy my collection. I'm also helping Kyle sell his collection. So that's been going pretty well. He's got some. I've got some good cards, and Kyle also has some pretty big ticket items that I found. I'm actually doing that right now. I'm going through the last of his cards because he's got a butt ton. Thanksgiving's coming up, so I'm going to go to Jake's sister's place, Cindy's place. And then after that, Cindy, her husband, Jake, and I are going to Colorado on Friday to visit their cousin. So we'll be there for like 3 days, and that'll be fun. I've never been. Well, I was there once a long time with Phil, but it was a long, long time ago. So we'll go, and weed is illegal there, so we might get some weed or something. I don't know. I'm not really big into weed or smoking, but I'll do an edible. That's cool. And then what else? I think that's mostly it. Been playing some WoW. Playing Hearthstone. I finally got Legendary. I finally got to the Legend rank in Hearthstone, so that's awesome. I'm really excited about that. Oh, BlizzCon was a couple weeks ago, so I watched like the finals of Hearthstone. I watched some Heroes of Storm. I watched some of their announcements, and it was pretty interesting. I don't know. I'm a Blizzard fan, but they have lots of good games, lots of fun games. But some of the stuff they do is kind of whatever. Still waiting on Lost Ark and Lineage Eternal. Those two ARPGs are what I'm really excited for. And they're in beta right now, I think. So they're kind of close, I hope, to release. And then I'm pretty sure they're going to come overseas because they're Korean. I'm pretty sure they're coming to the Western market. So fingers crossed that those will come out soon. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Been selling Magic cards and been hanging out. Still unemployed. I think after I get the cards sold and after I get Jake's book read and we start editing it, I don't know. Kyle wants to develop a game together, so I might start trying to develop a game. I might go back over to South Korea. I've been thinking about that, so I don't know. There's lots of options, so I feel like it's paralysis by analysis. Like I have so many ways that I can go that I just end up not going. But we'll see. Oh, Joe's coming into town tomorrow, so that'll be awesome. We'll get to hang out with him tomorrow night, maybe, hopefully, or Thursday during the day. It'll be sweet. And of course, the biggest thing that happened while I was away was the election, the presidential election. Oh my God, I cannot believe what happened. We went over to Kyle's and we had an election party thing where we drank and had pizza and watched the polls come in, and everybody was just kind of in awe. It was really, really weird. I was not expecting Trump to win. I remember when he first announced his run, I was like, oh, well, he'll get he'll get his 15 minutes of fame or whatever, and he'll be out. He's not a real candidate. There's no way. And then, he keeps staying in it, and then all of a sudden he's a Republican nominee, and it's like, oh, man, well, I didn't think he'd get this far. And then now he's president. President-elect Trump. It's crazy to say. Um, I mean, I'm not necessarily a Hillary supporter. I was a Bernie Sanders guy. But I don't know. The way Trump presents himself is not very presidential. And, like, he should have been. The things he said about immigrants and Mexicans, Muslims, and all that should have, like, immediately disqualified him from the presidency, in my opinion. That's some pretty crazy stuff. So the only hope now is that basically he keeps going back on like all his campaign promises, like building a wall and all that jazz. So hopefully he was just saying like that's the best case scenario, right? Like he was just saying all that stuff to get people riled up, to get votes, and then it turns out, yeah, you know what, guys, I'm a pretty chill guy. I'm a moderate and pretty chill dude. So, but I don't know because he's been surrounding himself with his cabinet with a lot of shady people, like that EPEL guy or whatever, EPEL, the guy who wants to head up the EPA, who's a climate denier. That's great. Mike Pence is a total piece of shit. So yeah, so that is one of the main reasons why I do want to go back to South Korea is because now we have Trump as a president. Great. But anyway, hope for the best, right? I think that's it. Well, not much going on. Oh, we played the beta of Steep, this open world game where like you get to snowboard and ski and stuff. Super cool. I didn't think it was going to be as fun as it was, but it was really fun. So you guys should check that out when it releases. But yeah, not much else going on. Just been kind of just lazing about, dicking around, playing games. Still need to get my act together, but I don't know. We'll see how things go. To all of you guys overseas, all my friends overseas, maybe I'll be seeing you soon. But love you guys, miss you guys. My friends and family, mom, dad, Jesse, love you guys. And all my friends I haven't seen in a long ass time, I hope to meet up at least once and chill. It'd be super fun. But that's pretty much it. I know it's kind of quick. I did kind of glossed over a lot in 12 or 13 minutes, but that's really pretty much it. I think I hit all the big ones. So I'll probably make another video. Hopefully not in 3 months. Hopefully like a month. Hopefully, or at least at the very least, probably after the new year. That's probably when I'll do it. It's probably after the new year, because that'll cover Thanksgiving, Colorado trip, Christmas, New Year's. So that'll be pretty good. So I will see you guys in 2017. Peace.